Hello, my dear student. Lecture number 5, chapter number 1, real numbers. In this lecture, I am going to explain you about irrational number. Irrational number, a number S is called irrational number if it cannot be written in the form P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. That means a number S is called irrational if you cannot express in what rational form. Okay. Now root P is irrational where P is prime number. Okay, that means 2, 3, 5, 7, 11 and so on. All these are what prime numbers, and root of this number, root of this, root of this, root of this, root of this and so on. This number what are called irrational number. Okay. Then you try to understand one theorem which is important. Theorem: let P be a prime number if P divides A square, then P divides A, where A is a positive integer. Okay. So that means what? If P be a prime number, and suppose if P divides A square, then P divides A, where A is positive integer. Okay. Proof: A is a positive integer. Let the prime factorization of A be P1 into P2 into P3 into P4 and so on into Pn. Okay. And therefore A square is equal to P1 into P2 into P3 dash 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 up to what Pn into second bracket P1 into P2 into P3 into Pn. Okay. So therefore A square is equal to P1 square plus into P2 square into P3 square into dot 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 into Pn square. Now P divides A square given, and therefore P is one of the prime factor of A square, and therefore P is one of P1, P2, P3 or what Pn. Since A is equal to P1 into P2 into P3 into dot 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 Pn, and therefore P divides A. Okay. Theorem number 2. Root 2. Now here the 2 is what prime number. Root 2 is irrational number. Now to prove this root 2 is irrational number, we use indirect method. That means what? Assume what? This root 2 is rational. Okay. Now try to understand this proof, because this question is very important. Proof: assume that root 2 is rational, and therefore root 2 it is rational number, and therefore you can what express in P upon Q form, and therefore root 2 is equal to P upon Q, where P and Q are integers and Q is not equal to 0. Suppose P and Q have a common factor other than 1. Okay. So therefore dividing by common factor we get root 2 is equal to A upon B, where A and B are co-prime. Now co-prime means what? That is no common factor other than 1. Okay, means 1 upon 2, okay, like that. 3 upon 4, there is what? Only one common factor. No other common factor is there other than 1. Okay, and therefore root 2, now root 2 is equal to A upon B, and therefore root 2 into B is equal to A. Squaring on both the sides, square of this is 2, B square is equal to A square. Equation number 1. Then that means, this means what? 2 divides A square. Okay, and therefore 2 divides A by what? Theorem, previous theorem. Statement number 2. Then let A is equal to 2C, because A is what? Divisible by 2, and therefore A is of form, say, 2C. Let A is equal to 2C, where C is some integer. Substituting A is equal to 2C in equation number 1, 2B square is equal to 4C square, and therefore B square is equal to 2C square, and now this means 2 divides B square. Now 2 divides B square, therefore 2 divides B also by theorem. Equation number 3. And therefore A and B have at least 2 as a common factor, and now this is what? Contradict. This contradict the fact that A and B have no common factor other than 1. So this contradiction has arisen because of our incorrect assumption, and that root 2 is rational, and hence we conclude that root 2 is irrational. Okay, so this is the indirect method. Then try to understand 2 points which are also very important. The sum or difference of a rational and irrational number is irrational, and the product and the quotient of a non-zero rational number and irrational number is irrational number. Okay, then in next lecture I am going to explain you some example from 1.3, so that you understand this concept very well. Okay, now today it is enough. Thank you for watching this video. Hello my dear student, I request you, please subscribe to our channel so that you will get regular notification when a new video is uploaded. So please like, share and comments. If you have any question regarding this topic. Thank you. Take care.